Hello, boys and girls, and welcome back to Hunka News. We are back, much demanded. We have been gone for too long, many people would say. Too long, but we keep getting held back. I am Michael Snell, the second, and I'm joined
Yeah, you are.
by my bro Chacho.
Yeah, Jack Snyder here. I'm so excited to be back. It's been months, years. I don't know. It's hard to keep track anymore. They keep us locked up in between our recordings, so it's hard to keep track of time.
Yeah, and it's just a shame they only invite us back for this. I feel like that's when we only get brought back as anniversaries or specials because they know the goods are here. They know that people. That's all they gave us this whole. They're like MCU junkies. They gave us a slate. Could you believe this? For their anniversary, they gave us a slate. But
Friggin'
when they put us on the
no one cares about their slate.
No one cares. No one cares. 10 years, 10 years, spend years. May as well just be 10 minutes the amount of content they've done that's actually decent, Probably even me saying 10 minutes worth of GeekVerse content is worth listening is a stretch. That's being me nice because my brother, who I will say, we've talked about this before. For anyone that is new, it's 10 years.
10.
We've 10. 1 0 1 0.
Yeah.
I am the twin brother of Trash Snell. And can you believe this, Jack Snyder, that he went on in the past year and had twins himself? That should be a moment for us. Twin brothers holding twin daughters. I've still yet to meet the twin daughters. I've not been invited. Something about like I'm a bad uncle. I would just like torment the kids, ruin them.
Right. Well, I know one time you threw a kid in the pool and they didn't know how to swim, but like it was a prank.
Tough love. Yeah.
Have some fun in your life.
I flew in. I throw in an unflated, like a deflated, stuffy thing that they can hold on to.
I believe unflated is the correct word, actually.
Yeah, people say deflated, but unflated is the true word if you look up the dictionary. But yeah, they think I'm going to be a bad person and I'm going to be a bad influence. And I'm just saying, Travis, like, it's time. Those are my nieces. The other kids, I met, but these are the twins. That's just that's like us in our generation. Who would have thunk in 10 years? But no, here we are. I'm stuck somewhere. Some better restraining order that Emily has on me. I don't know. I've never liked her. I told him not to, choose that woman, but he did. So that's my life update. It's just chilling, not meeting my nieces. What about you, Jackson? What have you been up to these past however long we've been locked away for?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not related to Dylan, but this guy's fucking obsessed with me. I had to get a restraining order against him, but he'll knock me out in the middle of the night. He'll put me in the back of his shitty little car. He'll drive sometimes 2 to 3 provinces away, and he'll just drop me there. And so I had my bike helmet on. I just had to bike all the way back to Vancouver, and I broke in through the window here.
And protection
I don't know if you can
too
hear
for
the
you
sirens
too, right?
out there, but there's quite a few cops out there. But
I
had there's the only place I can record, and so I had to come into his house and do this. But I mean, this house smells horrendous. Like this guy's a total slob. I just don't like it at all.
Well, make sure to trash it a bit more before you go and, write Jack Snyder was there. Suck it, GeekVerse.
I'm reading his diary. I'm just breaking all his silverware, all the expensive china. I'm just destroying all of it. He's
keep the spoons, though. I'm out of spoons, so I could use some more spoons.
Ahead of you. Already bagged them. Just like Marv in Home Alone. Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And the other thing is too, like I if anyone that doesn't believe these stories, I listen to GeekVerse just because I'm working on a case against them. Big lawsuit, there's lots of lawsuits to GeekVerse, but this one's serious. I'm just telling you, don't be surprised at the GV20 if we're running things,
we're on the trajectory. We're on the trajectory right now.
Yeah, it's time. But when I have been listening to build up this lawsuit, Dylan talks a lot about climbing. I think it's just to like climb up to where your apartment, where your actual place you stay. I think he's going to climb up there and get you. I think that's what he's working.
Should I put some barricades on the windows?
You should. Talk about like Marv, watch Home Alone, study it like game tape. I think that's why he's climbing. I think because you live on a 1,000-foot floor, right? Like you're in the tallest build. Like we won't say where, but you live in one of the
Khalifa. Yeah, I'm up there. Yeah,
one of the tallest buildings in the world. You're at the tippy top in a whole room by yourself, a floor by yourself, because you just get that respect.
It's kind of
people.
like. Have you seen the movie The Substance? It was like a movie that came out last year.
Yeah.
I kind of live in that situation where there's like a room behind a bathroom, and that's kind of what my house is like. So I have to go through a public bathroom. I break down a wall, and then there's my dark corner
Put those spoons in there because I want to come see that room. So put the spoons in there so I get them.
I'll put the spoons in there. Just me, you, and a couple spoons, just like old times, eh?
Just like old times, the best of the best. I'm just telling you though, that's why he's climbing. He's gonna climb to get you. He's gonna be ready. You know, he's making connections. He met Miss Marvel.
Right.
Marvel actors, you know, they're typical, but DC actors, well,
shills,
DC Snyder
shills,
actors,
Disney shills,
yeah, but you know, woo woo, big congrats, GV 10 year, you know, have us on more. You guys' ratings would be through the roof.
10
you know,
years of what? Like, what have they done for the world?
Lies.
Yeah,
lies. You know,
that's it.
And just like since the last time we've been here, man. Speaking of lies, people have been lying to themselves. I hear all this praise, all this talk about, oh, there's a new Superman movie, and oh, it's hopeful and colorful. And James Gunn, who did the Guardians of the Sucky.
You know what James Gunn did? All those fucking tweets back in the day.
Yeah, man.
Weirdo. Yeah.
You never see anything of those of mine, except if you knew my MySpace. But other than that, you wouldn't see any of that. MySpace is a cool place, so people get my humor. People understand me there, you know?
Yeah. Good people.
Yeah, not canceling me. But you know they should cancel this DCU. How unoriginal too. James Gunn. Oh, I'm the president of DC. No, we're gonna call our little universe the DCU.
Yeah, and the logo looks the exact same as the old one. It's just like a little bit brighter or something. Like I don't understand what that's supposed to be about. Like get creative.
I know.
They probably used AI to make that. Let's be real.
Probably the whole movie. You know, but I don't think.
I believe in AI. I think it actually makes for some of the best projects we've seen.
He's using the bad AI.
When it comes to a logo, like that just shows that they don't really have the juice.
Yeah, he's using the bad AI. You know, the AI that's not. It's a cheap AI. We pay for AI because I'm always every night when I get home, AI is asking me how my day's been, what I was on my phone, what memes are on there. I'll happily share because I don't want to work, so I love that they'll just do the stuff for me. You know, work smarter, not harder. But
that's
you know,
my motto too. Yeah.
This guy, James Gunn, may as well just call him Kevin Feige Jr. with the choices he's making. This Superman movie, I saw about 2 minutes of a cam recording. It was upside down. Don't know why, but it was upside down. But still, that even upside down, I could tell this just shit's Greek right here. And they've just made the Marvel Universe again, you know?
I mean, Michael, they should know the truth. Like, the only way that GeekVerse would let us record this episode and release it to the people, we had to sign extremely long papers, you know, all these rights, and they forced us to watch the new Superman and the new Fantastic Four first step. So we would not have wasted our time with this gutter trash if we, you know, we're just living our lives and trying to live happy, fulfilling lives. But that was the only way that they would sign off on us getting on here, which is just so fucked up. Like, I don't know what else is to say about it. Like, go to your local city hall, complain, write a formal complaint, go to the Patreon. We know that all the people on the Patreon are there to support us and get more episodes of us.
Absolutely.
Send the messages, let them know the truth and that you just want more of us.
Apple Podcast,
don't make
1
us jump
star.
through all these hoops of watching these trash movies. Don't make us waste our time.
Apple Podcast, 1 star. Just say we want Hunka Hunka. Just like Jack said, just like I said, that's what you got to do. But so we did watch it. You know, the 2 minutes is enough for me. I told my watch all, but I've seen enough. I've seen the previews. They kept trying to force this movie on me in the theaters. Like, I don't want to see this. Yeah, everywhere. But what we're talking about today is the top 5 reasons why this movie is way worse. Not in the same stratosphere as The Man of Steel. I got 2. You got 2.
I love Man of Steel.
We got a reason.
Did you watch it today, or has it been a couple days since you've seen it?
It's paused currently on the tornado scene with the dad. The piece of art.
That shot.
Oh my god. Yeah, I don't know if I told you this, but I have a mural being worked on in my bedroom, not on the wall, on the roof. On the roof. Yeah. So when I go to
bed,
that
they actually summoned a tornado psychologist. Like, that's not CGI. That is, of course, real tornado. Yeah. They wrangled the tornado for the film. Like, you don't see that kind of thing in modern cinema. That was It was not easy to do. It was dangerous. Like, many lives were lost, but it made for a great film. And like, that's what the kind of lengths you need to go through to make a movie work these days, and they just don't do it anymore. Lazy fucks, you know. Oh yeah,
practical's better. You know, I want real tornado, want real volcanoes, not the CGI.
You think they built Superman's
stuff?
Ice house? That's all CGI. That's not real.
Yeah,
Man of Steel, they built those things.
They built the ship. Doomsday, practical. I heard they mixed with some science to get in there. Pretty good stuff.
Experimental.
But ahead of his time. But yeah, I'm the mural right now. It's Kevin Costner doing his weight thing. Can't, because then anytime I wake up from a nightmare thinking about GeekVerse, I'll see him up there and he'll soothe me, you know.
So he's soothing. He's a soothing gentleman.
Yeah. So, like I said, we came up with 2 for me, 2 for you, 1 together. Our first one together, this just has to be said. This movie, Man of Steel, you know what led to? Right behind me, the Snyder Cut. This movie ain't leading to anything.
Yeah.
This movie's just leading to a fucking porta potty. That's what it's leading to. It's leading to a bottomless pit of shit and fauna and piss, maybe blood. I don't know what's down there. I don't use porta potties. That's just only MCU people use porta potty. I've heard MCU people prefer.
I use the bathroom that my apartment is just outside of. That's the bathroom
that's
I
nice.
use.
Yeah. That's great. I wish I had one of those. I got to work on that after the mural. But I've heard MCU people they prefer the porta potties, just something with how they like to do stuff. But yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
We ain't we ain't getting no Zack Snyder Justice League from this. Do you want to see James Gunn's Justice League? I don't think so.
I mean, they can't even make this Batman movie. It's been in production for like 8 years or something.
What's
and
going
I heard
on
that
over
they
there?
canceled the Brave and the Bold, the next Batman. They can't even get the most popular character other than Superman up on the big screen.
Yeah.
Like what this new management, it's stunt casting of the producer world. It's just
Not
it's
like the
gonna
old
work.
management we had, which was tip top, you know?
It was
brilliant.
tip top.
No
they were making
problems.
top projects one after another, consistent release schedules, great casting. That's
Surprises.
How we got Jared Leto.
Yeah, so Jared Leto, oh my god, I'm still working on an interview. One day we'll get that interview. But Jack Snyder, what's your first reason why Man of Steel is so much better than this hunk of garbage we got in 2025?
So, I mean, it all comes back to the main man, that leading role, Henry Cavill. I mean, the greatest
beefcake.
actor. Would you say he is the greatest actor of all time, or just right now? Which would you say?
That's tough, but I might have to go all time. You've made a
have to go
great
there,
case.
too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to go there too. And you can even see this Marvel last year ripping off the Henry Cavill, throwing him in that. What was that movie? It was like Wolverine
Wolverine and
a couple other
Friend.
characters. Well, yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Like they're just trying to get a little bit of that sauce.
Because their movies are shaky now. They're not making money, so they knew they need to get the greatest actor, the real Superman, in their movies.
What a hunka in that movie. I mean,
Yeah.
did you see those arms? That scene. The fact that they only gave him one scene is ridiculous.
But that's why it made
he
$1 billion.
was looking like a slab of meat in that movie for sure.
He was. I want extras. I want seconds. I
got
want
a
to
couple
know.
posters hanging up in my dark bathroom living room
Oh,
right now.
you should get a mural too. Mural will be
Okay.
good. I'll send you my guy. He's great.
Send me the mural guy. Because mine he disappeared. I don't know what happened to him.
That happens. I'll send you the mural guy. He'll paint it, and then you give him the spoons, and he'll bring those back to me because he also lives here too.
Yeah.
So I'm a little. I don't got much money on this AI stuff. I'm a little low on rent. But
I just
he
don't
helps
see the
me.
point of making a Superman movie without Henry Cavill. He is Superman. He's Clark Kent. He's everything in between. I just don't see the point. Why are they even trying?
No, I don't know. I think they're just trying to make a point, like, oh, we could do a Superman movie, we could do this, but like I was just saying, people knew there was buzz around Henry Cavill being in that Marvel movie. That's the only reason it made $1 billion. They went to go see that. They went to go see him. You know, Black Adam. I think they just lost some money because he was in that. That probably made $1 billion. They probably just something happened. But that was already when James Gunn take over. So I bet Black Adam made $1 billion, but James Gunn just like pocketed that money, gave it to his brother, Alan Tudyk, Nathan Fillion. You know,
DC was at the height of its power until James Gunn took over.
Yes.
And you can immediately see it start to tank.
Absolutely. There's a progression point of when that happens. So
yeah. Look at Joker 2. I mean, anything post Gunn is just tragic. It's tragic.
He's making little cartoons.
In fact,
Commandos.
that picture behind you is making me tear up a little bit. Just seeing the classics, the golden age.
Oh, I know.
And Henry Cavill.
We had it all. Yeah, look at him.
Yeah.
We had it all. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't appreciate it enough. We tried to tell you. We tried to tell you a million times a hunka, but for me, it's the Trunks, man. The Trunks being back. What are Superman is not a little boy. He's Superman. He's not Superboy. Why has he got his underwear outside on his pants? What man does that? And I know Dave Corn's like, oh, he doesn't want to scare.
GeekVerse. I don't know if you've seen these guys, Kirkland and Taylor walking down the street. They always do that. Those freaks.
Yeah, no, I don't know what they're doing there. They're definitely Superboys, you know. But I just don't understand it. We moved away from those. Those were things of the past. Zack Snyder revolutionized the trunks by putting them where they should be, behind the pants, not on top of them. He just looks like a little child. David Corn says like, "Oh, I do this so it doesn't scare the kids." You should be scaring the kids because the kids need scaring. They gotta be scared straight. Like we talked about before. We talked about when kids throwing kids in the pool. I do that. They swim.
Yeah.
No better way to learn than in the deep end, you know?
Sink or swim. Sink or swim.
Yeah. And you know, this Superman, he would sink. Absolutely. Because he's got little underwear on the outside. Who'd be scared of that Superman? He pulls up, underwear there.
I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be.
No,
Yeah.
I'm not scared of Kirk or Taylor, so I scare Superman.
Yeah. I tried to go to the set and get them to change it on the day of filming, but
Yeah. Good on you.
a lot of security. I don't know. Just a waste of budget. Like they should have put that money into Henry Cavill, but instead they put it into underwear budget. I guess I don't know where the money goes, but all the security kicked me out. So
Underwear and James Gunn's dog, you know, which he's just obsessed with showing us. Oh, you like my
God.
dog?
Can we talk about that? What a
You like my
waste
dog?
of what a waste of
Are you the
screen
dog?
time to get. What is the dog's name in there? It's like Gizmo or Poppy or something like that.
Something like that. Yeah.
Like let's get actors on screen, okay? You and me. We don't like dogs.
No.
Nasty
Worst
creatures.
animals
I have a
ever.
pet coyote. Great, really well behaved.
I got a
Treats me really
chupacabra.
well. Catches me breakfast, lunch, and dinner. All those kinds of things. But
Well
dogs,
trained.
bad actors, smelly, mangy. I don't want to see them. I don't want to smell them. What's the point of having them in this movie?
No.
What's the point?
Man of Steel, he would take that dog, just like you did to Zod, but not here.
Have you seen that? Have you seen the movie? The movie with it's like the Anchorman, I think is what it's called.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
You remember the scene on the bridge where they kick the dog?
the great Jack Black.
Yeah, one of the best actors of our times, other than
Oh, of course.
yeah,
Henry
other than,
Cavill,
of course.
yeah.
yeah. Other than
He
Cavill.
only learned from Jack Black. He watched him growing up. He's
He
told us
watched
that many
scene
times.
over and over again. He's
Yeah,
like,
he's like,
"That's
this is
Superman."
what I would have done with Crypto.
Yeah, and that's what he did. That's what he's done. That's what they should have done. But instead, we're getting all these scenes of this dog running around in the snow. It was a marketing stunt again. That's what everything is here. They don't care about making a movie. They just are trying to trick people to go to the cinema. It's just not. It's not movie making.
And in this movie, Crypto like bosses Superman around, hurts him. That what a little man child. Like
That's not what dogs do either.
No.
It's like it's not even realistic.
No, and our Man of Steel, that wouldn't happen. He's not getting beat by no dog.
No,
you know?
no.
No, like I know
Our
he died
Man
in the
still can
second movie.
handle
But
a real life tornado. Not even silly
exactly. Was Crypto your second reason, or did you have another second reason for Superman being better?
I have an infinite number of reasons. So you just ask me, and I got a reason.
Okay, we'll keep. They only gave us half an hour, so we only got. What's your second final Superman is worse than Man of Steel reason?
Okay, well, a quick fire here, and then my real last one. Quick fire is, and say it with me, hashtag Zod is God. I mean, where is Zod?
Yeah.
I don't know where he is, but I want to bring him back. But my other one, once again, it all comes down to the actors. And who do they Lex Luthor, they have, I think it's like Jude Law is playing him in the new one or something like that.
Something like that.
Couldn't tell who it was. But Eisenberg, that is Lex Luthor.
Oh.
He's got the look. He's got the head. He's got the demeanor. He's got the looks. He's got
The hair.
The sex.
hair.
He's got the swag. He's got the hair. He's got it all. And I just can't believe they put in like some dusty old actor like Jude Law in there instead of Eisenberg, who really is the up and comer that we should have got him 100 times more than we have. It's ridiculous.
And I heard this like Jude Law fell or whatnot. Apparently for the Batman, he didn't get that role. Apparently he tried to get Superman, didn't get that role. Like, what a bad actor. He just keeps not getting roles.
And then they just throw him the greatest
here's
villain in all of
Lex.
DC.
Here
Like,
you go.
come on. Like, you gotta
Yeah.
work harder than that.
This isn't even leftovers. This is like in the garbage behind the restaurant. Lex Luthor we're getting here instead of Eisenberg, which is tip top. Zach didn't talk
That
to
porta
anybody
potty
else.
we're talking about,
Yeah.
that's how good his acting performance is.
Where Zach told us day one, it was always Jesse, and you could tell. You could tell it was just magic when they got together.
Yeah.
Yeah. My other reason, similar to the Crypto thing, is why, they talk about that, we're setting stuff up, we're showing you stuff. There's a Green Lantern here, there's a Hawk Girl, all this stuff. I get it. That's fine. Eventually Zack Snyder's Justice League happens, but in his first movie, you have him and a team. Again, what is this, a weakling? Super weakling? Like, I don't understand. He's Superman. He's supposed to be man singular, not man's, not Superman and friends, Superman and team. It's Superman. So they put a bunch of characters in here just to make them look weak. They have their little jokes, they do all this stuff, but I couldn't believe it. I was like, can he not even, like, what are we trying to rush to a team up? We didn't do that with the BVS to Justice League. There's no rush there. That was a natural progression of, Superman sequel, then let's throw every Justice League member in the sequel. Yeah, that makes sense. But here, we got a team already. They're dropping the word justice in the first movie. Like, take a break, you know? Like, again, just trying to be MCU light with what they're doing here.
It was so busy, this movie. It gave me social
Couldn't follow
anxiety.
it.
All these Nepo pics, like James Gunn's uncles and nephews and nieces and wives and husbands, all these people in here. It's like, just pick a lane. Like, let's make a nice focused picture. Whoever wrote that script, oh my God, a complete trash. It just makes no sense.
It was him. He wrote his own script.
Which, asinine decision. Any director
he wrote garbage, then director garbage.
Way too big of an ego. It's like,
absolutely.
Focus on Soups and Luther. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, you talk about big ego. Like my brother, the past year since we've been here, he put a movie credits, starred in, directed in, wrote in, produced. No wonder why it's so awful. You know, it's so awful. I can't believe it. That's why everyone's like, "Oh, Kirkland did a good job." You can't do that as a director. You're supposed to focus on one thing, which is directing. You can't do a bunch of stuff. Yeah,
I heard that they had a budget of $50,000 for that movie, and it looks like it was made on 20 cents. Ridiculous. I don't know what they were doing.
I bet that's all the stuff MCU's been paying them off. You know, that's probably Feige
and the people
bills.
on Patreon listening to this right now, you think your money's going to a good place. They're just wasting it on these crappy films.
We should be making a movie. Us two should be making a movie.
And that Dylan guy, he made a game, sucks ass. I tried it, and it was one of the worst video games
Who
I've
wants
ever
to
played in my
cook?
life.
I cook in my own life. Who wants to cook?
Yeah. The only potions I want to make is when I'm playing The Witcher and pretending that I'm Henry Cavill. That's the only potion I want to make.
And the only problems I have or want to have is this James Gunn DCU thing, and unfortunately we have it. So yeah. Hopefully the next time we get to be on air, this thing's dead. They #restore the Snyderverse, and
bring
we
him
get
back,
we bring him back, everybody back. Like Rebel Moon was just. Star Wars has not. George Lucas was watching Rebel Moon and thought, "Wow, I could learn a thing or two from Zack Snyder." Just incredible stuff. We don't have time to talk about that, but
well, I saw that GeekVerse, of course, for all the 10 years. They're bringing back all the shows. They're bringing back Cantina Conversations. Where is Rebel Moon Conversations? That's what I want.
I know. Yeah, we're right here. We'll do it. We can talk about it for every minute. We'll pause a minute. We'll talk about this. Pause for a minute. Talk about that. Like the potential is just limitless with Zack Snyder. Yeah, limitless. Who again? They had like the audacity. Geek Ultimate Alliance. They had him on an interview this year. We've many times said we'd have Zach on air, but like, oh no, we don't want you guys to interview Zach. We're friends with Zach, but they let two other people, Joe Gennaro and Chris Balga. Again, why aren't we on the network? Why didn't we get it? We were here before them. Why didn't we get a spinoff show?
It makes no sense. I can't give you a logical reason because there's no logic.
Speak about no logic. Somehow, could you believe in 2008 the MCU started? We're still here. We're almost 20 years, couple more years, 20 years till this shit box has still been rolling around. This money scheme, this shyster, Kevin Feige, just stealing people's money.
Call it what it is. Yeah.
He's definitely stealing less money because you could see at the box office, people are starting to wake up. They've probably heard what we said years ago. Like, oh, these guys were right the whole time. But same thing, like you said, we had to watch Fantastic Four. And again, doesn't even hold a candle. You were telling me about this. I completely agree. To the 2015 one. The 2015 one it's not Zack Snyder level, but it would be in that realm for Marvel stuff. You know, it's right up there with Venom, Morbius, Craven. Did you see Craven?
I saw a bit of Craven.
Okay, just to finish it. It's slow start, but it's great. It's great. Ayrton Johnson and Russell Crowe's best roles, I'd say. Best roles.
Okay, yeah, I gotta give it another go. I thought Morbius would be in there. I thought it'd be a bit of a crossover. I thought we'd get more Jared Leto, but when I saw he wasn't in there, I didn't know what I was signing up for. But
I watched it in the woods.
Okay, that's a good way to do it. It's a very immersive experience. I don't know if people know this too. So obviously that movie, Fanfourstic as it's called now, great film. But another great Fantastic Four movie from 1994. People don't know this. Me and you were producers on that movie, and I'm still waiting for that paycheck. That movie got canceled, taken from under our feet. We put all of our life savings and all of our family's life savings into that movie, and it never got to see the light of day, which it's still heartbreaking to me to this very day, and that's why I haven't shared it yet in all of the podcasts we've done, because it still is a deep, deep burn, and me and you, we worked so hard on that movie.
That was our moment, you know. But I think even like a young Stan Lee knew what we were doing. Like, oh, if they put this movie out, they're not gonna be saying Stan the man. They're gonna be saying these guys are the man. They're gonna give them the keys to Marvel. And remember, Marvel in the '90s going bankrupt. If we were running it, never. We would have found Zack before DC did, and we would have just let him loose. Don't get me wrong, I love the Zack Snyder movies and everything, but we would have let him have an entire universe, not just 3 movies. We would have let him have the whole kid caboodle. He'd making the slates, he'd be directing it. But yeah, that was we can now legally talk about it because the 30 years up. But before
that's
couldn't.
A fork in the road, a butterfly effect. I would have loved to see how the world would have gone, how we got to release that beautiful picture to the world.
But you know what we got is this Fantastic Four movie, and it just, oh my god, like people, oh, it's so colorful, and it's like the '60s. Why do I want to go backwards? I don't want to go back to the '60s. I want to move forward, like Zach's movies always were doing, right? Or Fanfourstic. That wasn't obsessed with another decade. I like where we are now. We're living in the best times. There's nothing wrong with the world right now. Currently, everything's just going swimmingly. So why do we want to go back to the '60s when tons of problems? We have no problems like the '60s. You know, nothing like that at all. But yeah, so we have 4 reasons why this movie is worse than Fanfourstic. Jackson, I'm gonna let you take. What's your first reason?
Okay, my first reason is right there in the title, Fantastic Four. First steps. What is with all these numbers? We have a first, we have a 4. Is this math class, or are we going to see a cinematic picture here?
And in Spanish, steps means 10.
I believe that's true, right?
Yeah.
So now you have all these numbers in there. It's
3 numbers.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's make a movie. A movie should be about characters and writing and action. Oh, we love that action.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what we're doing.
Action's the best.
All this math and like first steps. Like what is the title? Like Fantastic Four 2015. That's a movie right there. That's a title. That's a script.
We didn't stay in school for math.
It's there. No.
Yeah.
I didn't spend much time in school at all.
No, we looked at it and we knew this isn't worth the time. This isn't worth.
We can do better. We can do better.
Yeah, we were producing movies in 1994. We were like 10 and 8 at that point. We already had it figured out.
Yeah.
But I agree. It's too much, like such a wordy title. You look at something as simple like Zack Snyder's Justice League, to the point, God title, God team, makes sense. 4 words. This, maybe it's also 4 words, but just too much meanings, like you said, the numbers, the Spanish numbers. And again, it's just like first steps. What are we stepping to? This is the 36th movie of the MCU. First steps more like should be the last steps, and hopefully, luckily, looks like this thing is going to crater in week 2. I can't wait to see what happens.
Oh, I mean, I went to the theater.
Fails.
I went to the theater to so that I could fulfill the part of the contract. But then I took my first steps right out that door, and I left.
Yeah.
Barely after I couldn't even get through that stupid Marvel. Like when they say the Marvel logo and they have like their same song every time.
Oh yeah,
like, come on.
Fantastic Four will turn in Avengers Doomsday. You know who's not going to return? Us. We ain't returning.
No, absolutely not. Absolutely
not worth our time at all.
No.
So,
what's your first reason?
Yeah, my first reason is this is how just fundamentally wrong they get it. No Doctor Doom in this movie. Director said, "Hey, we're not putting Doom in here. We want you to learn about the team first." Fanfourstic. You got the Doom in there, and arguably, made some changes, but for the best, because it was a perfect adaptation to the character. What's better than, oh, man with scary mask? Let's just have this mask melt to his face, and there's nothing more scary than that. You know,
And they actually did it, too. It's not special effects.
That's why the guy
still looks like that.
That's why that guy, he went on to play Koba in the Apes movies, because he can't act. His face is messed up. He has to play CGI characters now. But that's all the better. He's great. Hopefully when the Snyderverse is restored, we get Toby Kebbell and he can play something else, because they just Doom the side. But yeah, the best
He's a good
Doom.
guy. He was actually over for dinner the other night.
Oh, really?
He was using some of the spoons that I had there. Yeah, he's a great guy. He's a great
guy.
Don't
wash any of the ones you gave him. I want those ones.
Yeah, I'll leave some of that juicy saliva on there for
Good, yeah. And I'll put up there, Doom actor, Fanfourstic, you know?
Yeah.
And people just know, like, oh, It peaked there. Like that's how we're there. They don't put him in their first movie like, oh, let's get Robert Downey. That's how unoriginal they are for ideas. There's millions of actors in the world. Let's just use the same guy we've been paying for years, and we said we'd kill him off. Like no originality. There was never been originality in the MCU, but I thought maybe you never know, something might change.
Think after 60,000 projects that they've done, that maybe they would accidentally stumble into some creativity.
No, let's use the same guy again. So yeah, all the Doom stuff or lack thereof, and again, even when they do Doom now, Downey's gonna get nothing on Toby Kebbell. Like that's just, it's laughable. They should have brought him back if they wanted any chance. Again, I'll give them credit. The fact that they put Henry Cavill in that Wolverine movie, they knew that would bring in the money. If they want their money, bring back Toby Kebbell. If
they brought back that other guy who's he played, like, I think he played Captain America. I forget his name. But they brought him back in that movie too, and he was playing a Fantastic Four character, right? That he played back in the day. But if they had done a character from Fanfourstic or from our film, that it would have been a $2 billion movie.
Imagine the Comic-Con where Downey took his mask, and it was Toby Kebbell, also scarred, but took it off. Yeah. I think the world would have just exploded. The world couldn't have handled.
Wouldn't have survived. Wouldn't have survived.
We still can't go to Comic-Con because some legal stuff, but we're going to get back there one day.
A little bit
yeah, we're going to host a panel there, and people, they keep asking us, when are you going to host a panel at Comic-Con? And it's coming. Don't worry. Once we fulfill our legal duties, we're coming.
Okay, my next reason is, once again, it goes back to the authenticity. You talked about with Doomsday, through experimental treatments, they were able to transform this gentleman into this form. Similar thing that they did in Fanfourstic and our movie, I'll say once again, for The Thing. Okay? It's kind of like the opposite of a skincare routine that transforms your skin into kind of this rocky, dusty, like crater. But what they do in this new one, First Steps, it's all CGI.
Of course,
trash.
CGI slop.
CGI trash. Where is the authenticity? I want to see skin crusted and maimed that'll never look the same ever again. I want to see method acting, just like, once again, Jared Leto, method actor. I want to see my Thing actors method acting. And they got this new guy in here, just lazy. He's not even in the movie. He's just a voice pretty much, right? Because it's all CGI.
I think he just recorded on his phone and sent a text. Took him 30 minutes. No care. Zero care.
Yeah. Zero care.
Yeah. Zero care. I've seen the guy on the bear. He ain't nothing. You know, it's same thing. Another guy. He was in Punisher. They reuse him again. Marvel's just so lazy. Let's just reuse the same actors and Pacey. But I love that pick. If Jared Leto was in there, he would have won every award possible. Independent award, Oscar award. Maybe he would have sang that. They would have gave him a Grammy too. He would have revolutionized the MCU.
He was in my favorite band too. 30 Seconds to Mars.
30
right?
Seconds to Mars.
The best.
I'm gonna go to Mars and just rock that music on there.
Oh yeah, more like 30 seconds till I'm about to burst. If you know what I mean.
Oh, I know what you mean. I knew what you were putting down.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, my final reason. Again, talk about, actors they use all the time. Same thing in this route. Pedro Pascal, a guy that's just obnoxious in everything. Yeah, I'm so sick of this guy. Everything. Everyone's like, oh, but he's a good actor. But look at all Joel. And look at this. He's so different in all his roles. Same thing as Downey as Doom. Did they just search up most popular actor and boom, number one? This guy, like, there should be a limit of the things you can be in. I think it's kind of rude that he just keeps taking these roles from other people. Like he's just stealing them. No one else is going to get a chance. No one else. Like we're not going to see the next Henry Cavill or next Jared Leto if this guy just takes a role. Like the Midorian. Who's the guy he plays on Star Wars? He's the helmet guy.
I think it's like. It's Boba Fett or something like that.
Okay,
right?
yeah. Same thing. Could have gave that role to a voice actor. Voice actors out to struggle all the time. No, I'm Pedro. I'm going to do it.
Should got Henry Cavill to do it, I'll tell you that.
Oh, absolutely. He's the one guy exception to the rule. And he was in that awful, because again, Snyder had nothing to do with this, that awful Wonder Woman sequel. But same thing. Like, you did a comic book thing. You should never do more than 2 comic book things. But here he is, taking more roles from people. Just... truly, truly obnoxious. Just the gall on this guy. I don't like him. I bet if I saw him in the streets, I wouldn't talk to him.
No, and you notoriously talk to everyone in the streets.
Very friendly guy. People know me by
when
name.
Me and you are just going to the coffee shop, we can barely make it a block without several conversations and misdemeanors. It's never ending with you. Yeah.
Autographs, phone numbers, photos, feet licking, all of it. Like people want it all from me. When I walk in restaurants, people, it erupts. It's like every time I go in a restaurant, it's like Downey when he took off that mask. It's
People are like,
thunderous.
can I lick that spoon after you're done with it? That's the level of fandom that you have out there.
Yeah, and I got tons of spoons. I love spoons, so
I'll get a couple more for you too.
yeah. So, I guess that's it, eh? Or did you do your second reason? I can't remember. I got so fired up by Pedro. Sorry.
I'll give you one last one here, and it's the same as Superman. You talked about how all these freaking characters in here. Like, come on, like let's just focus on a good story. Same with this Fantastic Four first steps. They have like Herbie, this little robot in there, but like Fanfourstic to me is just a masterwork, a masterpiece of a script. It's perfect. It's to the point. You get the backstory. They know exactly when to do a nice 1 year later skip. It's like, we don't need to see that crap. We just want to get into the action, get into the fun stuff, get into the great character moments. But instead, this new one, it's throwing there's like a kid in there. There's like multiple villains that aren't Doom, might I add. There's freaking robots. It's like, what are we doing here? Can we just get down to brass tacks and focus on what matters? What makes a good movie?
Yeah, the Phenomenal Four. You know, that's what. Yeah, and even Herbie again, more unoriginal. Don't they have like a car named like a car movie, Herbie the Love Bug or something like that? Like they're just like, what do we call this?
That's a good movie. That's a good movie. I will say
it is, but they're lazy. They
different
just look
Herbie, different.
Yeah,
Herbie,
different Herbie. The true J, the 2G. But like to me, the 2G. But to me, it's like they just looked at their popular titles like, oh, like same thing, Downey, Pedro, Herbie. Like they're just picking SEO words. So people, when they're trying to like when we like to watch Herbie every month, they're gonna make it that every time we search Herbie, this stupid robot comes up. You know, every time I search Reed Richards now, Pedro Pascal. Like they're just trying to infect.
I don't
my
like
mind.
robots. I don't like dogs.
Yeah,
I'm not into that kind of stuff. Okay, it's
weird.
weird.
I think they're doing this because they know Marvel's in trouble, so they're just hitting us with all the SEO from all the corners. It's one of those things where I'll have this conversation and then I'll pull up my phone and it's just thousands of ads of Marvel stuff, MCU. Like I don't want it. I've been on the phone with Facebook, with Twitter, Instagram, everybody, and like yeah, Mr. Snell will take care of it. I open up the phone, double the amount of stuff on there. They won't stop. It just Pedro keeps trying to follow me. It's like sorry, don't want to be a friend. Sorry, not gonna happen.
I know he's trying to get in everyone's pockets, and he knows that we're big deals in the Hollywood scene.
He wants to be in our next picture.
Yeah, exactly. But he can't. Henry Cavill only.
Yeah, well, I'm getting my lawyer's over there. He's giving us the 3-2-1. We already went a little bit over. You know, hopefully, if anything gets cut out, just know that GeekVerse is doing this. This is not us. They're always against us. But yeah, censorship. You know, we should be getting more, but always, as usual, just like hashtag restore the Snyderverse, hashtag we want Hunka, hashtag we want HHN. Do that for short. It works. We're gonna try and see. You know, we're both of us. Sometimes we're not allowed to use the internet Monday to Friday. That's another legal thing, but we're working on it. You know,
a minor thing.
Yeah, that's just they're out to get us. You know, they just keep doing this stuff to us, and
it's just leave us alone. Just leave us alone.
Yeah, it's unfair the treatment that we're nice to everybody. We've never said a bad word about anybody.
No.
Why would they do this to us? So
yeah.
Jack Steyer, thanks for joining me again here. Hopefully,
sorry that I got so fired up. I know this always happens, but
you're telling the truth.
Yeah, it's true. The truth hurts sometimes.
Yeah, the truth hurts. It'll set you free. Happy 10 year to the Geekverse. Hopefully, when you hear from us next, it's not going to be in the next 6-7 years, whatnot. Hopefully, we'll be back at full force. But everybody that does support us, we love you. We cherish you. You're the absolute best. You know the truth. The truth is out here, and the truth is us.
Good night.